Ladies and gentlemen, the American jury and Bulldog Nation, Donald Trump has announced that his Truth platform has raised $1 billion in capital. Look out. Man, we can only hope that we're going to have a huge platform that changes the game of censorship. We've got Rumble right now, but let's hope we have more. I want to just point out that good old Bob Dole passed away. I met Bob Dole. He was 98 years old. In fact, I want Sabrina to put up the photograph of me and Bob Dole and Mitch McConnell. Look how young Mitch McConnell looks. Look how young I am. That was taken at a fundraiser in Northern Kentucky, and I swear to you, this was after, if I remember correctly, he had lost the presidential election, and this was a fundraiser for McConnell. And I'm telling you right now, Bob Dole was funny. I tell you what, I've never laughed so hard at a politician in my life. It was one thing after the other. And I tell you about this about Bob Dole. Many of the liberal, unlike George Bush, 43 and others, Bob Dole supported Donald Trump. You know, he was a good Republican. And there's some liberals that have taken shots at him. But Bob Dole was a war hero, and he was one of the funniest people I've ever heard speak, period, politician or otherwise. Chris Cuomo's finally fired. He's got sexual harassment after him. He's got lying after him. And by the way, I want to tell you something. Andrew Cuomo, just think about this. Andrew Cuomo getting awards and writing a book. And then Chris Cuomo, you know, their glory boy, their golden boy. And you know why they are where they are now? Because they thought they could do anything the hell they wanted because they had protection of the American Communist 10. This is what hubris does. And it's going to keep coming and coming. And you watch. Soon as Joe Biden's chief of staff's complaining about the media coverage. But Chris Cuomo finally is fired. He's such a yuck. Got working out, showing his muscles, you know. Blah. Not in a humorous fashion, you know, in a serious fashion. China is seeking an active military base on the west coast of Africa. Not good, folks. Not good. Nice little place to hit the United States on the East Coast, right? Even Jake Tapper took the task. Disney, Apple, Microsoft, NBA, everybody's treatment of China. The Olympics. Good for Jake. How about this, Facebook pervs? Facebook wants nude photographs of you so they can protect you from revenge porn on their site, they claim. Do you believe this? Who would send Facebook nude photos of themselves? What? A data bank of porn. Collateral is what that one Mark Raniere called it. Collateral. San Francisco restaurant kicked out cops because they were wearing their guns. Says it all about San Francisco. Kamala Harris staff continues to resign. One staff member said it was from soul-crushing criticism. Kamala Harris, Joe Biden. Look what they have wrought upon us. They stuck those. You know what? I almost think it was the Obamaites, Susan Rice and company's game plan. Put two idiots in the White House so then they knew that they would be necessary. AOC claims all of the bashing and stealing and burglary, smashing, grabbing, going across the country is all mirage. It's not really real. It's all being made up. Perdue is going to run against Kemp with the full blessing of Trump in Georgia for Georgia governor. We'll see what happens. Bitcoin crashed. Folks, I want to tell you something. I'm somebody. I've held investing in Bitcoin. Here's what I don't understand about Bitcoin. If Bitcoin is a currency, like the dollar, we want to substitute Bitcoin for the dollar. Why does it go up? Why should it have value more than its value? That makes no sense to me whatsoever. And I know there's going to be a bunch of Bitcoin millionaires and billionaires, and unfortunately, I won't be one of them because I don't get it. I don't understand it. College football playoff is set. I called it. Those four. We'll see what UC does with Bama. They want Bama. They got Bama. And I want to also say this. I checked it out. There's like 40 bowl games. The bowl business. It's crazy. By the way, they must make money or they wouldn't do them, right? Bowl. There's all kinds of bowl. Everybody gets a bowl. Donald Trump came out this weekend. He's been saying this. I've been saying this. That Joe Biden might put our country where it's the point of no return. Scary. But he's got 3 more freaking years. If he stays at the same pace as he's done out of the gate, we're definitely done. Definitely done. Who fears Joe Biden? Speaking of Joe Biden, who fears Joe Biden? Putin? G? Anybody? Terrorists? Anybody? Nobody fears Joe Biden. It's a joke. Twitter employees, 99% of them contributed to Democrats. Nah, they're not biased. Gun makers, according to the Las Vegas Supreme Court, and their distributors are not responsible for the Vegas massacre, as they should not be. Only 18, this ought to scare the hell out of you, only 18% of American households are now nuclear families, man, woman, married, kids. If you don't think there's a direct correlation on where we are as a country versus that, you got something else to think about. 18%. Backbone of America's been the family, and we're down to 18% nuclear family. Lloyd Austin, our Secretary of Defense, this guy scares the hell out of me. He's more concerned. This is what you get when you get woke generals and political career generals versus real generals. And by the way, speaking of the military, confidence has dropped in the military 11% amongst Americans under Joe Biden. Last but not least, good old Joel Osteen. Now, I'm sure many of you like Joel, and some of you get inspiration from his words. He's a good speaker and all that. But this guy rubs me the wrong way. He and his wife both. And they took the PPE money, then they apologized and sent it back. But this guy just rubs me the wrong way. He reminds me of that character that Martin Short did on Saturday Night Live, Mr. Grimsley, or Grimley, or whatever his name is. But they have found, a plumber found $600,000 in envelopes and cash hidden behind a wall in a bathroom at the church. It's been missing since 2014. Now, ladies and gentlemen, American Jury and Bulldog Nation, I have a hard time believing we're not going to find out who put it there and why. But man, oh man, does it sure smell. Sure smells, doesn't it? If you were somebody that wasn't Joel Osteen, wouldn't you put that somewhere else? I don't know. It'll be interesting. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. You have a great day.